Okay, we're trying to secure the building, and this is the way Mary Jane came up with. So we're going to hook it to the front of the tractor, and we're going to hook another one to the back of the tractor, and we're going to set the implements down, crank them down, so it's going to kind of hold the building down. It's going to add another 7,000 pounds to the weight of the building, which I think is a huge increase on the down pressure of the building. So we'll see if that helps. Being that we don't have our concrete yet, we don't have anything kind of securing it to the ground. That's you know, obviously this is not a good time for a hurricane. This would have already been done if we wouldn't have had this rainy weather. Great job. Okay, this is what my daughter came up with. So we got a strap to the back of the tractor and a strap to the front of the tractor. Just holding a little tension down on the roof. So there you go. That's preparing for Hurricane Florence. Okay, this is what we got done last night. We got manufactured home or mobile home anchors all the way in the ground. And this is how I anchored them. Yes, they got tension on them. But it is solid as a rock. This is not how you typically do it on a manufactured home. That's okay, because we did 8 of these bad boys. There's one under there. There's one behind that barrel that's going to catch water during Hurricane Florence. There's another. That's what they look like. And I can't remember how long they are, but almost 3 feet long. So it's probably 2.5 feet in the ground, I guess. It's number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Shout out to my wife's cousin Jody. Great job, man. Couldn't have done it without you and your son. So that's 8 of them on that one. And this barrel, a lady on my Facebook said, guess what these barrels are for? And she had them sitting right, and I was wondering, And she was filling them up, I guess. Or maybe rainwater, I can't remember. But, by the way, my soffits are done. And all that water is going to run straight down into here. And I'll be able to use that for flushing my toilets if the water goes out. And we have well water, so it's on electricity. And on my camper, there you go. Got the straps there. Anchors. Yes, sir. We got 4 of these bad boys on here. So the camper should be fairly well anchored. There she is. She's got anchors on. 4 anchors on that camper. The other 2 we did not. You just can't do everything. And on the tiny house, there you have it. Anchored down. This one's a little tall, so we knew it would catch some wind, so the best thing to do was anchor it as much as possible, and we did. And so it is anchored very well. And thanks again to Jody for all that help. And we got the soffits done today and the fascia. The guys that did my shop did that for me. Thanks for watching. Okay, and also figured I'd show you, I think this is a 130 mile an hour wind carport. It's a certified one that you can even pull a permit for, and it's got engineering drawings with it and everything. It's got some bracing there. It's got some really heavy duty, I don't even know what they're called, but these that run that way, that the metal sits on. Those are really heavy duty. Tore some screws trying to screw the metal to that. Okay, please excuse my junk, but if you look, you can see where this is staked down. Also, it has hurricane straps, and that's right there. And they're basically bolted to a strap, or excuse me, the frame, the bottom of the frame of this thing is bolted to an anchor that screws down into the ground, way down into the ground. And the bolt goes all the way through. And we've got 4 of those on there. And I don't know how many of the rebar that's hammered in. And the rebar has a head on it where it won't slip through. But I think we might have 6 of those. So pretty sure this is like a 18 by 21 maybe shelter, and got all kinds of junk in here. This is what happens when you're moving and you're building in the process. We sold our house so fast, of course we didn't even put it on the market. My wife had prayed, a lady came up and answered our prayer, because my wife was specifically praying that somebody would come knock on the door and buy our house. Well, they did, and I'm very, very thankful for that. And now, this is our next phase right here, wrapping this thing up. Almost done with that. Real excited. Next couple of weeks, next month, it'll be completely done maybe. So, we'll see. And all my storage in my carport and all that stuff is going in there. And see all those, there's a mobile attic over there, shipping containers, one of them's mine, one of them's my parents', and those 2 portable garages that you get from Northern Tool and places like that. All that's going in there. Cars, all that stuff. And even some storage items that are up in here, so it won't be so cluttered.